Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka ni kamsumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto tsukushi no gimuka no tachi hana no odo no ahagi harani misogi harai tamo toki ni narimaseru harai do no kami tachi moro moro no magakoto tsumi kegare o harai tamai kiyome tamai tomao sukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kunitsu kami ya o yorozu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fujikoma no mi ni furitatete kikoshi meseto kashikomi mo maosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae sakihae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae sakihae tamae. Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae sakihae tamae. Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae sakihae tamae. Kom nagara tamachi haemase. Kom nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God be with you. God bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Righteousness. Since olden times, those who have stood for justice and righteousness have met with obstacles created by the dark forces. We will fight with all our might for as long as we live. The snarls and malice of the dark forces which seek to destroy the world. We are not afraid of criticism directed toward us or malice spoken against us. For we are armed with God's sword, which can destroy all evil. Excuse me. Since our group is spreading God's light to the world, the dark forces are watching each of us for the moments when we are off guard. As the time for the great transition is becoming more imminent, the desperate activity of these evil spirits is growing. Although we speak of them collectively, evil spirits vary in power and importance. The more clouded human beings are, the more easily dark forces can come through negative spiritual courts and manipulate them. Thus, without being aware of what they are doing, humans begin to interfere in God's work. For thousands of years, the dark forces have been acting as they wished. And they are still committing evil deeds, thinking they can continue to do so as in the past, because they do not know that the great turning point is coming in the spiritual world. In the spiritual realm, the forces of darkness do everything they can to keep us from receiving the light. Light is what dark forces fear most, and as the spiritual day advances and the light becomes more intense, the age of terror for them is coming. This is because no evil can withstand the power of God's light, which will weaken and destroy it.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for your continuous prayers towards world peace, victims of wars, natural and man-made disasters. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Karen Pereira Marmelo Santos Muniz. She's from the Santa Cruz Johrei Center in Rio de Janeiro. Karen is 44 years old, and she has been a Johrei member for 24 years. She lives with her two children and currently dedicates herself to being responsible for the Johrei Center's home gardening activities. She has always been very active in giving service, but due to working hours and caring for her family, she began not being as active in giving service as she would like. In March of 2020, she worked as a broadcaster in a company that, due to the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, had to suspend its activities, although it kept the salary of its employees. Consequently, Karen was able to go daily to take care of the garden of the Johrei Center, and was invited by her minister to officiate the online evening services from Monday to Saturday, and took place while the Johrei Center was still closed to the public. This was a dedication that gave her a lot of spiritual strength. During the same time, through the invitation of a friend, Karen participated in a campaign to distribute food baskets in close-by neighborhoods. Karen took the opportunity to channel more Johrei, share the links of our online services, and expand the column of Salvation Nature Farming, teaching and encouraging others about the importance of home gardening and of foods rich in vital energy. In this way, she was able to introduce Meishu-sama to many people. Almost daily, She received messages of appreciation for the services people attended, or photos of the gardens her neighbors began to create, which brought Karen great joy. July of 2020, she was informed of being laid off from her job. She was in shock, and financial concerns came naturally. She immediately reported the situation to her minister, who advised her to study Meishu-sama's teachings and remain engaging in our practice of faith, and wait for what Meishu-sama was preparing for her. Karen materialized her gratitude through a special donation and committed herself to following the advice from her minister. She was unemployed for almost a year, and despite some worries in this period of purification, neither her nor her children lacked anything, and she could feel how great Meishu-sama's protection was. July of 2021, unexpectedly, she received an invitation to work in a reputable company in the audiovisual market, with a salary higher than what she received previously, in addition to invitations to assist in other job-related projects. Karen felt an indescribable emotion, once again, could see Meishu-sama's role in her life. She's now very happy and grateful for the strength and protection, as well as for the permission to serve more intensely. Karen now commits herself to continue striving for the expansion of the divine work and the realization of paradise on earth. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and for listening to this beautiful faith experience. Wish you a most wonderful weekend.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you have a blessed day.